Welcome to our channel. Today, we have the following news. Our generation struggles to impress, Zhang Linghe's drama falls short of expectations. In the increasingly competitive landscape of Chinese youth dramas, Our Generation, starring Zhang Linghe and Zhao Linghe, has failed to live up to viewers' expectations. Despite high hopes before its release, the drama debuted with a disappointing dub-in score of just 6.0, based on nearly 24,400 reviews. This score places it notably below Coroner's Diary, another recent youth-themed series starring Li Lanti and A.O. Rupen, which managed a slightly better rating of 6.4. The comparison has not been kind to Our Generation, and Zhang Linghe's drama has quickly become a topic of discussion, not for its success, but for its shortcomings. The lukewarm reception did not come as a surprise to many in the audience. Even before the series officially aired, early viewers voiced concerns about its storyline and casting. As more episodes were released, those concerns were confirmed. Many viewers found the plot to be disjointed, with a confusing narrative structure and inconsistent pacing that made it difficult to stay emotionally invested. The opening episodes, in particular, were criticized for their chaotic rhythm and lack of coherence, leaving audiences disconnected from the characters' emotional journeys. At the heart of the criticism is the storytelling itself. While the drama attempts to depict a long-lasting romance set in the 1990s between the characters Ling Kyle and Zhang Taiyoxi, adapted from the novel Yin Tao Hupo by Yun Zhu, the adaptation struggles to make this relationship feel believable or emotionally compelling. The storyline often feels rushed and implausible, with certain plot developments that challenge viewers' suspension of disbelief. For instance, after only one semester of acquaintance, the female lead begins writing letters to the male lead for 5 years. Later, she abruptly drops out of school and travels to the city to confront him, without any real narrative build-up or logical motivation. Another major point of contention has been the show's excessive loyalty to the source material. While some adaptations benefit from staying true to the original novel, in this case, the script fails to modernize or contextualize the emotional beats for a contemporary audience. The female lead's characterization has been particularly polarizing. Her emotional dependency, overly romanticized view of love, and lack of personal agency feel outdated and out of step with today's preference for more independent, self-aware female protagonists. Audiences have voiced that her decisions often seem irrational, overly sentimental, and even regressive. Zhang Linghe's performance as the male lead has also sparked widespread debate. Playing a high school student in a story that spanned several years, the actor was deemed by many as a poor fit for the youthful role. While Zhang Linghe has previously been praised for his performances in historical and fantasy dramas, this coming-of-age romance exposed some of his limitations. Critics pointed out his stiff facial expressions, lack of emotional nuance, and a certain hollowness in his eyes that made it difficult for viewers to connect with his character's inner world. His on-screen chemistry with Zhao Linghe was also described as underwhelming, with several scenes between the leads feeling awkward or forced rather than tender or heartfelt. Zhao Linghe, although generally regarded as a promising young actress, was not able to elevate the material either. Her portrayal of Ling Kyle was constrained by the script's limited emotional depth and outdated characterization. Even though she tried to infuse her role with sincerity and subtle emotion, the character's unrealistic decisions and the drama's uneven pacing ultimately undermined her efforts. The nostalgic setting of the 1990s, which could have been a strong point for the show, also fell flat. Although the art direction and costumes made efforts to evoke the era, the emotional weight that such a period piece typically carries was missing. There was little exploration of the societal and cultural context of the time, and the decade merely served as a vague backdrop for a romance that lacked both emotional and narrative substance. In contrast, Coroner's Diary, which deals with investigative themes and character development, has been praised for a tighter storyline and better constructed emotional arcs. Although it too has flaws, it managed to provide a more coherent viewing experience and left a stronger impression on audiences. This comparison further highlights the weaknesses in Our Generation, from its script and pacing to its casting and direction. Ultimately, Our Generation serves as a cautionary tale for dramas that rely too heavily on novel adaptations without critically adapting the material to suit modern tastes and audience expectations. Romanticized youth dramas can still find success, but they require well-developed characters, emotional authenticity, and logical storytelling. Unfortunately, Our Generation falls short on all three fronts. Unless the drama undergoes significant improvement in its later episodes, its reputation is likely to remain lackluster. As the audience grows increasingly discerning, especially in the post-2020 era of Chinese dramas, The tolerance for outdated tropes and shallow plots has diminished. Viewers are looking for more than nostalgia. They want relevance, resonance, and realism. Sadly, our generation offers very little of any.